Hey everyone, this is Genesis. I'm coming to you with a brief video about Degeneration, a fun little mod that I am working on for ArmA 3. It's going to be a survival-based zombie one, more co-op focused, except this time the zombies are actually going to be a challenge, and we're going to do interesting mechanics like sanity, and base building, and controlling factions and all that. Well, I'm getting the basics set up right now before I get ahead of myself. Maybe I'll show you a little bit of the UI that I'm working on right now for the factions, or your base. And I'm showing you the unique inventory system I have. Is inspired by the forest, really. You can kind of some bare bones in here. Things you can craft and everything. It's all done through this UI here. It's actually a custom UI. It doesn't require. It's actually mod free. So the way I have it set up right now is you can explore buildings and towns. Right now the whole map is blacked out because you have to actually explore it. As you can see, this kind of, I'm starting to reveal this grid because I'm exploring it. As I'm walking around in buildings, for one time only, you can find crates in them. I'm actually checking this out. I've actually never been in this building before. It's a nice map. I'm using Degeneration, Trinaris Redux. It's a really good, oh cool, it's a really good remake of Generous. So anyway, you're kind of exploring these buildings, and they will one time spawn, or have a chance to spawn, crates in them. You can walk up to them, and if you hit T, you kind of get a description of what you're looking at here. As you can see, a wooden crate. It gives you a brief description of what it is. And you right click on it and click on open. And it goes ahead and plays a little thing. And you can see that the matches fell on this rug, a box of matches. I can pick it up. Only got one thing in there. Let me check my inventory. It's right there. Box of matches. Hit escape to kind of exit out of that. I got another crate right here. Open that. So I got a little bit more. A sleeping bag. As you can see, if I highlight it here, it tells me a sleeping bag. And tells me exactly what it does. Resting this will quickly give you strength, stamina, and some health. +1 hunger per 15 seconds. +1 thirst. But you get also +1 temperature regulation for 15 seconds, and stamina, strength recovery, and sanity. So those sleepings are really good. Here's my generic item case, which shows a plank. So I can go and check my inventory. You can see now I have a bunch of things in here. I need to redo the plank picture, but you get the point. So we'll go ahead and maybe I'll show you a little bit of how the crafting actually works. Hopefully I can get some beans, some baked beans, and I don't warm those up. You can see that right up here is some basic stuff I can craft. This I need to hide right now, I haven't done that yet. But right now I can craft a plank and a campfire. And I want to make it so you only can craft a campfire to start with, unless you have certain materials. Like if I want to craft a plank, I'm going to have a saw nearby. Oh, here we go. Here's one right here. Go ahead and open it. And you can see I just get, well, a box of matches and a drink. And we will just keep opening this up. So you can see it's all driven through. Wow, that's a lot. So we got cloth, baked beans, caffeine, more baked beans, generic item, plank, plank, plank. Another sleeping bag, which I'm going to make it so you can tear sleeping bags apart. So I'm going to have multiple of these, but I'll make it so you can actually, with like, you know, certain tools, actually rip them apart to make more cloth. Okay. Metal pole, another sleeping bag. Oh, there we go. I missed some items here. Sleeping bag. Can. Go ahead and climb this ladder up. See if there's any crates in here. Doesn't look like it, so we'll go ahead and just drop down. And what I'm looking for is I want to try to make a campfire, which requires 2 logs and 1 match. So I need to get some logs. Well, right now I don't have the axe implemented, so we're gonna have to cheat a little bit and just spawn some in. So I actually have to chop down trees. And you can't find logs in these crates, just other items. Well, I don't have too many items in yet. Just some basic ones to kind of mess around with. But you can kind of see how the looting system is going to work, and mostly the inventory system. So we're going to go ahead and go over here. And we are going to cheat because there is no axe implemented yet. And so I use these wooden logs. You have to chop down trees, of course, wooden log. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, that's weird. So textures is floating, I just realized. So you can see I have some logs. So I want to make a campfire, which takes 2 logs and 1 set of matches. So we're going to send that to crafting over here. Send 2 to crafting, and then we're going to select on the campfire up here. And craft. And you can see now I have a campfire. So let's go ahead and maybe we'll just, you know, start right here. I don't know, maybe we want to set up a little campfire here to chill for a second. So what we'll do, right click on this and do place. Okay, and then I'm going to find a good spot. When you're in this mode here, any zombies or any other players are actually completely hidden. Okay, so I'm going to find a good spot for this. I am going to place that right there. And you can't place it too close to other players. You can see it places it down. Now I have a campfire here. Now you can see when I'm next to the campfire, I'm going to make it so it actually has to be lit for this to work. But with the campfire here, you can see now I have warm beans. So that's up here. And when I go too far away from the campfire, yeah, it's not there. So yeah, the way the crafting system works is to be close to certain objects. The red just means it's an object you can interact with in the world. The campfire allows you to cook several low-level items when standing near it. Sweet. So there's the info on it. You can't pick them back up once you place them, they're there. So we're going to go ahead and I want to make some warm beans just because they are better for you. I'm just going to kind of send it. Oops, I just ate one by accident. Oh, that's in cloth, that's alright. So I made all my beans into warm beans. And warm beans, you can see right here. Plus minus 10 hunger, plus 0 in stamina, and strength and sanity. Sweet. So what's the next thing we can make? Well, we need to get some more cloth, and I might just edit my file here just to add the cloth because I don't want to have to spend, you know, too long in this video just looking for things. Ow, I really got gypped on that one. Absolutely nothing. Make sure nothing just clips to the floor. Nope, nothing. Wow. Anything? Ah, sounds giving me nothing. Let's see if I can go to one more. I do like how, I feel like the mod added more houses that you can go inside of. I might be wrong in that, but it sure feels like it. I think I can enter this structure right here. Nope, nothing in it though. I'm gonna try one more here. And then if not, I'm just gonna go ahead and oh, there's one right in the doorway. Boom. Alright. Metal pole. We got those. Cloth. So what we'll do actually is we're going to add in a recipe right now. I think we can do this. I wasn't planning on doing this, but we're going to go ahead and make it. So we can show actually, I won't say it's super easy, but it's not terribly hard to add new recipes. So I'm going to go, oh, wow, look at that. Alright. Open that. And I can't do anything else while you're doing this. Okay. Plank, more food, drink, a pole. I'm kind of just having fun opening. Yeah, this is definitely not from. We're just having fun opening these. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I think some items might have fallen outside. It's not exact. It's not necessarily exact right now, right? This is really nice, though. I really enjoy this. Alright, let's see if anything fell outside. Nope, I don't think so. We'll use our cheating vision here. You can tell that... Oh, actually I missed a room in there. You can see that actually there are some Zeds around. They don't spawn in the towns quite yet. But you can see this grid has spawned in some Zeds. And they're just idle. Let's see if I fired. Yeah, you can see as I fired. That just made some of them upset. Because I fired unsuppressed. Doesn't mean that they know exactly where I am now, but I just agitated them. Alright. So let's go ahead and... Well, here we go. Sorry, I'm just going to open these up. We'll do some Some coding. Okay, nothing. Perfect. Matches, beans. More baked beans. Let's open this. Let's matches, generic item case. Oh, pole, sleeping bag. So, what I want to do is, I need a lot of cloth. What I want to make is this encampment tent. Because this is how I can kind of show you. I'll show you how you kind of get to start making a encampment. A big part of Degeneration is literally going to be making like a town, a settlement, having AI or other players be part of it, and then you kind of fight these other factions and try to find a cure for the infection. That's the goal of the game. It actually is going to be an end goal. It's not just to survive, it's literally to find a cure for the infection by exploring the world, collecting items, and creating it your own using vast amounts of resources, right? So, just make sure I'm safe-ish. I mean, yeah, they kind of stopped again. I fired. This guy's still wandering around. You can see there's some crates in this building here too. Oh, here's my little staging area over here. Alright. There's still a lot of crates left in this town, you can see, which I really do like. But we're going to go ahead. I think I'm safe enough. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I add items. So what I want to do is I can edit this on the fly. I want to make this sleeping bag. I want to add a recipe up here where under materials, where I can rip up a sleeping bag and turn it into cloth. So we can come right here, and let's see, I can take this, and right now we'll just make it so I don't need any kind of additional things. I'll make it cloth. And I'm going to say another basic item. Use for crafting. Basic item used. I should correct this. Use for crafting items. We'll say 1 sleeping bag equals 6 cloth or something. Okay, I'm gonna mark this, and I am actually going to. Oh, this is object information. I actually have a. One of these is the actual cloth right here. Bam. Cloth.pa. So what I'm doing is, well, let's get rid of this. I want to change that. So this tells me exactly what I need in the recipe to make what I want, right? So we're gonna take not this one, but and this is just some stuff you have to know. So 1 sleeping bag will equal 5 cloth. Well, what's the class name for the cloth that I'm using? And it's a little messy how this is done, but I'm not going to go through and explain it all right now. Using this for this item for the cloth. Each essentially item has a real world equivalent assigned to it, and sometimes items I have there is no ArmA equivalent for it without having a bunch of mods. So I kind of have to cheat the system per se. That's why I have a generic cases. There's 3, 5, 6. So if I did that right, I did that pretty quick without really paying attention. You should see up here cloth now. See, there's another thing underneath cloth. Alright, I can click on this. I can add hopefully 1 sleeping bag. Hit craft items. Oh, there's not enough items. So I made a mistake here. Alright, so I made a mistake. So I have this one. I'm wondering if I need this one maybe? Well, first let's put down a sleeping bag, right? So I'm gonna make sure that I gotta make sure everything is actually working as intended. Okay. Oops. Oh man. Oh, I just really goofed. I hit the wrong button. Oh no. Okay, there we go. So I come up to this. Let's see if. Yep, you can see here, and It tells me exactly what I get from it. I can right click, and right now the sleeping's not implemented. But you can see what it should do. Okay, so we have a sleeping bag down, so I can sleep and rest if I need to. I keep hitting the wrong button. So something's wrong with this recipe real quick. I'm clicking on cloth. Oops. Clicking on cloth, and not enough items. I want to make sure it doesn't think I'm trying to craft planks. So what I'm going to do is actually send this to crafting here. And you can drag them around. It's not letting me. You can actually drag them. I don't know why it's being weird right now, but it doesn't think I'm doing that. Alright. So we got some bugs with that UI that need some work, so the reason why you want to be able to drag things around is... Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Does it not work if I send to crafting? Oh, well, there's a bug. Okay. Well, that's a good... That's good to know that that doesn't work. I think I know how to fix this. Under quick click. So I'm just getting distracted. Oop, damn it. Alright. Is that going to fix it? No. That did not fix it. Whoa! Alright, I'm not going to try to really fix this bug right now. I might try one last time for this, because actually I'm tired and I don't fully understand why. Oh. Huh. Because we need to figure out the bug for the cloth. Whoop. And that's correct. Let's try this and just see. So you can see you can drag them around, which is good because I can drop items or bring the things up here. And I can go ahead and make my own crates too. And so you can open it. And voila, there are my things. Just like you can find. So players can exchange items that way. You can drag them around, but if I do this, all of a sudden I can't drag anymore. So we're going to worry about that at a later time, because right now I can reset if I need to. I'm not planning on dropping anything. So right now we're having an issue with the cloth. My guess is it's a simple fix. That the class name is simply off. So instead, for the class name for what you need, the ingredient is right here. Bam. I bet it's supposed to be that. But let's find out. So go ahead, click on that. Yep. So you can see it. When I have my own sleeping bag placed down, I can go ahead and just spam click that, add all those, and then see that? Alright. And then okay, I should need to make it so I can pick these back up, but right now you can't pick these back up. And now I have 57 cloth, and I want to make an encampment tent. It takes 12 cloth, and 4 metal poles. So I can send 4 over. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, craft. Bam. I can place this. And there's an encampment tent. This is a little janky because this is not complete. I don't even know if this is even set up correctly. I might get an error message here. Yeah, this is not set up correctly yet. But what it would look like if you're editing your town, it'd look something like this. so far. I'll wait for the error to go away. This is not done yet. This is still work in progress. I have a lot to add still. So you're going to have, essentially, it'll show you how much food your encampment has, and there's going to be a little box so you can add food yourself. You can have in your garrison here, and give a little message about who they are and what they are. You know, maybe some basic information. You can see wounded. Things like their stats, also their health, and how much health they're gaining per every 5 minutes with your current resources, and who's armed. And you have these missions that you can do. You can send units out on these different missions. And you can see what active message. Well, this is just kind of an example, so we can see if I had an active mission right now, what the progress was, the chance for an event to happen. Negotiation, chance, and strength. These are some stats that I can add it and tweak with later. So the whole system is going to be based on a lot of stats. Each person you're going to find is going to have somewhat of a little personality. Makes them either better for certain missions or not. You send a fighter out on a scavenger, all fighters out on a scavenger mission, they're not going to find too much because, well, they're all fighters and aren't really the best looters. So you can want to bring some looters with some fighters to protect them, even though it makes them a little bit more weak. But if you have a rescue mission, you're going to want a lot of good fighters, or maybe some good negotiators. And then if you send like a mission to clear an area, just nothing but pure fighters, right? So that's how it's going to work. On the map, you can see I've got this completely cleared. You can see a circle radius around the town. All sorts of good stuff. So, yep. That, I think, sums this up. As you can kind of see, it's going to have some depth to it, I'm hoping, is what I want to do. I'm making something that I could just get lost in playing for a couple hours. And that's exactly what I want. I just open up my sleeping bag, and all these little bugs. I just open up my sleeping bag. That's great. That's a nice bug. But you can see, oh, there that goes. What? My character, oh, I keep resetting my thirst every time I reset it, but come here. UI. There we go. These are kind of, when things are moving, you can't really pick them up. Which is really annoying. So I have to like stop the, oh. Did I stop it? Nope, it's still rolling. So these little bugs like this will need to be fixed. But you can see that it is definitely coming along, so. And I am excited to get this going. I don't know why, I just love opening up these things. And you can see how actually smooth this can be. I can send these three there, click cloth up here, and then go ahead and just spam click this. It's built for speed, right? Alright everyone, thanks for watching, and I will see you